Okay, yes. Hello all, hello everyone, hello all member of Tom Cat Lovers Reborn community and all people who join this live event and the balance live right now. Thank you very much guys who are ready to join. We are very happy to welcome today in our channel. Very amazing project, Bright Pool project. Yes, one of the most interesting projects. And yeah, I believe they will bring innovative updates and good news. So let's listen together directly with our special guest, Mr. Lucas, as the CMO of the Brightful Project. Very pleased, we are very privileged today to have Mr. Lucas here, guys, to discuss, to talk more about the Brightful Project. Okay, so maybe before we start, let me introduce myself. My name is Yong, and I will be the host of this event. First of all, I will explain to you guys the course of this event. There will be three segments. The first segment is introduction questions about the project. Second segment is we will answer the question from the Twitter, and the last segment is we will answer the question from the comments. So please, you prepare your best question, and don't forget to follow all social media of the Bright Pool. And yeah, we will see your question, guys, in the last segment. Okay, so let's greet our guest today. Hello, Mr. Lucas. How are you today?
Hello, Jon. I'm really good. I'm really good. Thank you very much. It's a pleasure to be with you guys here. I'm very happy to connect with you. And Jon, thank you very much for having us. We are really glad that we can discuss our protocol with your community.
Okay, okay. Thank you very much, Mr. Lucas. It's very pleasure for our community, especially for me to having you today to discuss, to talk about the Brightpearl project today, Mr. Okay, so yeah, as I say, there will be three segments. The
Mm.
first segment is introduction questions, but before we go dig deeper, before we go knowing about the project, it will be nice if you introduce yourself and share a little bit about your experience in this crypto industry, maybe, sir.
Sure. So, a few words about me. Let me start from the beginning. I'm an engineer by education. Before I got to crypto in 2018, I was working as an engineer constructing research laboratories, mainly high-speed video cameras. So I was recording crash tests, that type of stuff, and working with the aviation, military, that things. In 2018, I started to work for CIMA, Chartered Institute of Management Accountants, and I was responsible for business development for CEE, Central Eastern Europe. And one of my tasks over there was to promote blockchain technology to CFOs of global companies. And that's how I came across blockchain and Bitcoin for the first time. It was early 2018. I fell in love with that technology, which I found amazing and revolutionary a lot. That the whole crypto space has that a little glimpse, that flavor of hacking, etc. And when I was young, I was programming, I was coding, so I have experience as a developer as well. Then after SEMA, I was a head of business development in a mining company that had 10 exahash of mining power in China and in Kazakhstan in total. I was introducing one cryptocurrency to the market as well. And then 2021, I've met Tom Pivoński, and he gave me his concept of Brightpool Finance as a new type of DeFi trading platform, something that was never created before. I found that concept revolutionary, very interesting, and we decided to make it together. And it's so we work on Brightpool since May 2021.
Okay, very amazing, Mr. Lucas. Thank you very much. You have very extraordinary blockchain experience, and your breaking also that's very amazing. That's incredible experience, we can say, and I believe it. A very cool experience that the project will be introduced today is also a fantastic project too, Mr. Lucas. So can't wait to hear about the breakthrough. Okay, so could you give a brief introductions about what exactly is Breakful for all our community users and the watchers before we uh, officially start this event? Let's provide everyone with a general understanding about the Breakful. So,
Mhm. Brightpool, it's a DeFi trading platform. You can say it's DEX, it's a decentralized exchange, but with a different type of features than DEX. So Brightpool gives its users, it gives traders a new way of trading. What we did, we introduced orders with yield, orders with reward. So on Brightpool, you can place order that is similar to limit order, and we will pay you for placing that order. So our goal and our vision is to give traders, give the crypto community a new way of trading.
Okay, that's very clear explanation about the bright pool, and it's seems that this project very useful to do many activities, investment activities in this crypto industry. Yeah, it's this project will help us much. Okay, so that's very amazing. Thank you very much, Mr. Lucas. Okay, so let's start our event today by starting the first segment is the introduction questions about the project. Okay, so we already hear about the general understanding about breakpool. So, Mr. Lucas, could you please give us more deeper understanding what exactly is breakpool, what the mechanism and the vision, the mission, etc. So,
Mhm. So I think it would be good if I could share my screen with you, and I
okay,
will
so,
just
so
take you. I will take you through the platform. Is it okay, Jon, to share the screen and?
yes, yes, sure, please.
Mhm. Cool. So let me do
My friend Java will suitable the views.
fabulous. That's really cool. Give me a second. Boom. Let me share my screen. I hope you can see my screen over there. Let me connect my MetaMask over there. Okay, cool. So Brightpool is, as I said previously, it's a DeFi trading platform. So what you can do here, you can trade on Brightpool. And we created a new way of trading. What we did, probably you're familiar with options, financial instrument that is called options. In traditional finance, options are considered as advanced instrument that is only available for hedge funds and professional investors, etc. And I don't know about your countries, but in my country, it's highly regulated. So this is not so easy to trade options. And moreover, it's very complicated. And what we did, we've made the simplest option trading platform in the world. So we simplified options to the maximum extent that you don't need any special knowledge to trade options. You only, what you need is just to know your exit and entry points. So for example, if you are a technical trader, if you rely on technical analysis, if you have your resistance level, support level, etc., that's all what you need, because with our interface, it will be extremely easy for you to trade and you will be rewarded for every trade. So how exactly does it work? So this is the interface of the Brightpool. And what we can see here is like this. First, you need to decide whether you want to buy or whether you want to sell. Our first trading pair will be Ethereum to USDC USDT. At the moment, this is, don't be confused by the naming here. I will come back to that later. The naming is due to the fact that at the moment this is deployed on the Arbitrum Girly testnet. So right now we have a competition. I will tell more about it later. And you're able to test Brightpool, try Brightpool. You can test it with the test tokens. So it's risk-free for you to learn, how to trade on Brightpool. So first I choose whether I want to buy or sell. And you know it from centralized exchange. Okay, so I need to choose how many ETHs I would like to buy. For example, I would like to buy, I don't know, 1 ETH, let's say. And then I need to choose a price here. Right now, that price is locked. It is for the sake of the competition. But normally, here you have You have a, let's say, a slider, and you have a slider, and you can choose what is your buy price. You know, how much lower than the spot price you would like to buy it. It's like a same like a limit order. Yeah, it's like, you know, it from Binance, OKEx, KuCoin, whatever, wherever you trade. This is it. The new thing is here. This is another slider that where you choose in how many days your order should be settled. So first you choose the price at which you would like to buy ETH, and then you choose in how many days you would like to buy it. So you can say it's like execution time. Right now it's locked at 1 day, but you will be able to choose between 1 and 28 days. And after that, when you place that order here, you will see the value of the reward that you will receive. And right now it's like this, that for 8T for trade on 1 ETH, you receive 8T BRI 8T BRI tokens. So it means that orders on Brightpool are rewarded with the native token of Brightpool, native token of the platform that is called BRI. And what happens after that? Let's say that you place that order, that you decide to place the order to buy 1 ETH for 2019, and you press the buy or sell button. What happens after that? 1 ETH or $2019 from your wallet is transferred to the Brightpool smart contract. It is locked for 1 day, and you immediately receive 80 BRIs. So after that, you can. After that, you need to wait 1 day for execution of that order. Maybe I will switch to another window, and I will show you. I will give you a bit better example. Please give me a second. Here is the. I'm just changing to the new window with the. I forgot that on this tab I don't have my wallet whitelisted. Here I have the wallet that is already whitelisted with the test tokens, so you can see it like perfectly. Right now, yeah, it's 0. When I would like to sell 1 Ethereum, here is my button, order and get 80 BRIs. If I want to sell 2, this is 160 BRI, 3 it's 2,240, etc., etc. And this reward depends on a few factors. This reward is dependent first of the distance from the current price that you will take, and the number of days which you will choose to settle the order. And the rule of thumb is like this: the longer the order is, the higher your reward. And if the price is closer to the current price, then the higher the reward is higher as well. So, for example, if you placed the order like this, that you wanna sell 1 Ethereum in 7 days at the current price, you would receive a reward that is worth around $100, $150 even. So this is a great way of making profit for traders. Imagine that you bought Ethereum, let's say 3 months ago, yeah, and you bought it for 1,500, and now you would like to sell it for 250, what we have approximately right now. You can place that order on Brightpool for 7 days, and you can get additional $150. So this is exactly how the platform works, and there is that special way of settling the orders. So let me maybe describe this one as well. How do we settle the order? Let's take this example that I would like to sell uh, one ETH for 2,101 in one day. So I'm sending that one ETH to Brightpool smart contract. I receive my 8 TBRI. I wait one day. And important part, it doesn't matter what will happen with the price during that one day. If the price after you place the order goes to 2,200 and then goes down to 250 in next hour, it doesn't mean that you sold. We don't care about the price during those 24 hours. It will if it will be reached, touched, or crossover. It's not important. What matters is the price exactly after 24 hours. That's how we settle the orders. And we have two scenarios over there. If the price is lower than this, 2,101, then actually nothing happens. We just send you that one ETH back. You keep 80 BRIs that you were paid previously, that one day ago, because the payment is upfront. And that's it. You just made a profit of 80 BRIs. You still keep your ETH. And if you are a long-term holder, then you just did a pure profit of 80 BRI. And by the way, 80 BRI would be around $40. That's what would be the value of this. But there is a second scenario as well. If the price is higher than 2,101, for example, price is 2,200, then order is settled. And if the price is equal, it is settled as well. What happens then? Then we pay to the user $2,101. And how do we do it? We take that one ETH and we use external liquidity. We use external liquidity pools from Uniswap, SushiSwap, Camelot, whatever, other dexes. We sell that one ETH there for 2,200. From that 2,200, we take $2,100, send it to user, and the difference is Brightpool profit that is held in Brightpool treasury. And this is the second scenario how the order was executed. And of course, in that scenario, you have those 80 BRIs as well.
Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Lucas. After hearing your answer, I can feel that the Bright Pool is embarking on a great missions, and the goal is very ambitious. And thank you very much for providing us with a deeper understanding about the project, sir. Okay, so I can say that this project brings something complicated into something simpler, but still maintaining the benefits or value we get for the users, for we as the users. Very interesting that this project and our good point of view about the investment knowledge is increased today, guys, by hearing the answer of from Mr. Lucas and very good mechanism from Brightpool. It's very truly with their slogan is a bring a new type of trading, but it turns out not only it's new, but it's also pretty awesome, guys. Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Lucas. Okay, so we already know about what exactly the Bright Pool is. You can say deeper project and what exactly how it's work. Okay, so let's go to dig deeper more about the ecosystem in this project. Okay, so Mr. Lucas, the next question is about how to get free gas from the faucet.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so this is the question about our competition. So if you will go to our website, that is brightpool.finance, here you will find our website, and at the top you have the tab competitions. Go to the competition tab. Please learn a bit more about the competition. Right now we are in competition number 1. This is the full roadmap of the competitions. So we will have like 7 competitions in total. Competition number one, prize pool is $6,000 paid in BRI token. Here are all the details, the timing of the competition, etc., etc. I encourage you to read it. The competition number one is based on collecting BRI tokens and on referrals. So the more people you refer and the more people that will start to trade from your referral ring, the higher your chances to win the competition. But how exactly to get into that competition? So you need to click Get Whitelisted button, and that redirects you to the section of the whitelisting. So here you need to, here my wallets are already whitelisted. So I will quickly add a new account on my I will quickly create a new account on my MetaMask. Let me just connect that. Okay, not too active. Let me just reload it. Connect to us. So you came to that website. You need to connect your wallet. I don't know if you can see my MetaMask. Probably you can't because yeah, it's Google Meet doesn't show it. But here is the request for a signature. So I need to sign the terms of use. I'm signing it, and then I get to the whitelist wallet section. Here I need to provide two of for my contact details. I can provide Telegram, I can provide Twitter, and I can provide Discord or email address. If I will provide email address, I need to give a consent for proceeding that email. So let's say I do this. Here, just Lucas, whatever, and I press the button Get Whitelisted. Of course, I encourage you, please don't fill a fake data over there, because we have a whitelisting procedure, and actually we check those accounts. So please treat it as it's like a real whitelisting, that you really need to whitelist true and real profiles, because the whitelisting process gets, as per now, 24 hours. We are going to shorten it, but that's what it is at the moment. And we check whitelisted account. We don't want to have a fake accounts. We don't want to have bots trading over there. So we take it seriously to have a real users. And after it's done, after you press Get Whitelisted, there is that message done, come back in 24 hours. And when your wallet will be approved by our support team, here you have actually here at the right, you will have a claim tokens button. Yeah, so you will have to press that button to claim tokens. And a few quick tips. Our competition and Brightpool platform right now, it is deployed on Arbitrum Goerli testnet. What does it mean? It means that in your MetaMask, you need to be connected to the Arbitrum Goerli testnet. That's number one. So if you don't have that network, just go to Google and type Arbitrum. Just type Arbitrum Goerli Explorer. Go to the Explorer. And here at the bottom, you have Add Arbitrum One Goerli Network. And then that's how you can add the network. After that, you will need as well to have test tokens. You will need to have a test tokens, test Ethereum, test AETH on Arbitrum Goerli testnet. There is gas to be paid, and you need to have AETH tokens from Goerli to pay that gas. So claiming it is very simple. You just need to type in Google Arbitrum Goerli faucet AETH, and then you just use the first link, Arbitrum faucet. You connect your wallet. You put your wallet address here, press continue, and the tokens are collected. One little disclaimer here. To be able to collect those test tokens here, you need to have on your wallet a little piece of ETH on the mainnet, so Ethereum mainnet. You need to transfer to the wallet that you trade on a little piece of AETH to get it actually. So this is the second thing that it's necessary to be done to claim those AETH test tokens. On our Twitter channel, there is a full video that takes you step by step how to do it. I have my screen recorded. I explain it in details so you won't be lost. And after you do those two steps, then you can come back here, press the claim button tokens, and that's it. And you're done. You have your test tokens. And when you will switch to the Brightpool DEX and open this tab, you will see how many tokens you have.
Okay, so that's about the competition, right, Mr. Lucas? Thank you very much. That's
Yes.
very clear. And yeah, so there is many benefit that we can get by joining the competition, guys. So don't miss out on this opportunity to join these chains and miss out these chains. Yes, it's very clear explained by Mr. Lucas now, yes, but if you still have a question about the competition, you can jump to the Brightpool Twitter. It's provided video how to join this competition, very procedural and very complete. So you will be lost. You won't be lost by following that directions, guys. Okay. So yeah, thank you very much, Mr. Lucas. That's very interesting to hear about this event from the Brightpool, Mr. Okay, so about this event, there is many prize pool, much prize pool that we the users, the people that join we can get. So how can be prize pool can afford to buy its users for placing orders this event bid to earn.
Mm, this is really good question. I really like that question. So it's let me come back maybe to this screen for a second. So as you can see, what we are actually doing, we are paying users with our native token. So we call it bid to earn, and we use the second name that is called proof of bid, because the only way to mint new tokens to the market is the only way is by placing the order on Brightpool. So of course there will be a little pre-minted amount of tokens for early adopters, but then the new tokens comes only by placing the orders. So actually we pay in Brightpool token. And the business model of the Brightpool, the construction is like this, that previously I explained you that Brightpool makes a revenue. We can make a revenue on user's order. That was my example that I told you, like selling example, that if I want to sell 2,100 and the price is 2,200 in the moment of settlement, then Brightpool makes $100 of the revenue. And what do we do with that revenue? We use that revenue for buyback and burn. So first thing is that Brightpool is a real yield platform. We make actual yield. And the second thing is that we do buybacks of our token. And after the buyback, the whole tokens are burned. So we use 90% of the revenue of the protocol to do the buybacks. But giving a direct answer to your question, how we can afford for paying, it's because we pay in BRI tokens. So we mint those tokens. It's a native token of the platform. And it makes sense, and it actually create interesting model that is not inflationary. It's a deflationary model, because from the revenue of the protocol, we use 90% of that revenue to do the buybacks and to burn tokens. So actually, this model is adapted from traditional. Many protocols do it right now. It becomes more and more popular. Yesterday we had an AMA with FXDX perpetual DEX, they do the same. They are real yield platform as well, and they do buybacks and burn. There are different proportion of revenue, and there is a different way of making that revenue. But this is model that becomes more and more popular. In traditional finance, joint stock company do it, like equity companies. If you have an equity company, very often those company buy their own stocks and cancel them. This is one of the way of increasing the value of the company. So we use that model, and so because we have that revenue, then if you go here to our dashboard, we have very interesting statistic. Look, right now, through the through the Brightpool demo, 11.5 million dollars was traded. Today, volume $432,000. So we had a lot of users. Today, we've minted 70,000 tokens, and we have 56,000 in our treasury. And what do we do here? What do we calculate here? We calculate BRI support price. This price says that with the current status, with the current amount of minted BRI, and with the current amount of funds that we have in treasury, we could buy the whole circulating supply of BRI for 12 cents, at the price of 12 cents. And this is very significant for Brightpool, actually, because we will be, that's the core of our business model, the buybacks for the yield that we will actually achieve.
Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Lucas. That's very convincing answer about the plan and about the event work and the bright pool behind this competition. Is very sophisticated, but it's a very convincing answer to the user who hear this AMA today. It's very amazing. And yeah, so it's planned that this project is well prepared. The team behind this project is very dedicated to play to create a very valuable even for the users, and that is very amazing. It can attract more people to join to knowing about this project, Mr. Lucas. Thank you very much. Okay, so before we go dig deeper and move to the second segment of our event, beside this competition project, what else that Brightpool is working on at the moment, and what events are going on now beside this competition, sir?
So we prepare for the launching of the next competitions. As I showed here, we are right now in competition number 1, but in December we will finish that competition, and we will launch a competition number 2. That is something very significant for us. That competition will introduce a new features. At the moment, we pay constant amount of BRI tokens for the orders, but in the competition number 2, we will introduce the daily reduction of the reward, and that will change a lot. Like we will see with the every new competition that we deploy, we add a new feature of Brightpool, and the Brightpool becomes closer to what it actually be during the live launch. So this is it, what we are working right now. We will change the design of the demo of the platform. Sorry, I'm just checking. I'm just looking for a link to show you. Give me a second. I would like to show you that new design. So we gather a feedback from users, and we decided that we make Brightpool a bit more beautiful. And we've already checked it with many users, and it seems that the design that we created right now, that people like it much more. Give me a second. I think I just found it. Okay, I got it. Mhm. So this is uh, let me show it like this. So what we have right now is this, like this is our, what you can, okay, sorry, it's very, this is our design that we have right now, and we are going to switch to this design. So it's much more rooted into the design of our website. As you can see, it's definitely more in the branding, and many people says that it's much more clear and simple. So that's what we are going to release very soon. With the, it will be released with the competition number 2. Um, we are in Brightpool. We to be able to launch Brightpool, we've built our own artificial intelligence. So we have an AI model that predicts volatility of Ethereum and of Bitcoin. So every time you place the order on Brightpool, this reward here will be calculated with this reward here, ATBRI. Finally, it will be calculated with the with use of AI and the Black-Scholes model that predicted volatility. So we are preparing for launching that AI as well. It's already built, but right now we just we made final tests and fine tune it into production. So that's what we are working right now.
Okay, it's very exciting to hear about the plans, the future plans from the Bright Pool for the ecosystem beyond the platform. I believe that this approach can help with momentum and create additional value for the users, Mr. Lucas. Yeah, and that's the new display is also very beautiful. The interface is very easier to understand and very clear. The color composition is also very cool according to the color background of the Brightpool website. That's awesome, Mr. Lucas. Thank you very much. Yeah, so
Mhm.
keep up the fantastic work. The team behind Brightpool project. Let's continue to make Brightpool to go to next platform for crypto industry. Yeah, very amazing. Okay, so let's. That is the last question on this our first segment. That's very amazing answer, Mr. Lucas. Thank you very much. So let's go to knowing more deeper. Go dig deeper about Brightpool by moving to the second segment of our event. Is we will answer the question from the community, especially from the Twitter. From the Twitter one, okay. So there is four questions we have collect the best question from the Twitter, and we will answer the question is today with Mr. Lucas, guys. Okay, so let's start with the first question. It's from Participate 7. Okay, the question is, what makes Brightful Finance be competitive, DeFi platform, and sustainable for long-term decentralized investment?
Be competitive DeFi plan. It's sustainable for long-term investment. Yes, that's how it was.
Yes, yes.
Yeah. Okay. Well, so first of all, what we Brightpool has very interesting and unique feature, because maybe you are familiar with Warren Buffett, pretty famous investor, and one of his strategies, like people know Warren Buffett to be long-term holder. Like he's like in one of his interview, he said that he's the is like the ideal term of holding stocks for him is forever. That's what he said. Like, so he preferred to hold stocks long term, and he's famous for playing covered call strategy. What is covered call strategy? It's the strategy that he sells the call option at the higher price than the current price and collect premiums, and he's doing it all the time. So with Brightpool, we are giving people that strategy, very easy to use. Like if you are a long-term Ethereum hodler, then you can place the sell orders on Brightpool with some distance and constantly collect the premium. So what I want to say by it is that we just give you a new way of trading. We are not like a DEX. On DEX, you can do only swaps. We are not like at sex, which is limit order. You are touched and that's it, and you pay fees, and it is just this is centralized. That's not our case. We are not like a perpetual DEX where you can be liquidated. You risk with your assets, you have a leverage, but you can be liquidated. On Brightpool, you don't have liquidation, but you can make additional money by collecting the premium. So we are kind of like a leverage trading, but without liquidation. There is not high leverage on Brightpool. You can't do like times 10, 5 or something like it. But you are able to trade in a way that you collect additional money and you are not liquidated. This is a very interesting feature, and I believe that it will be fantastic for technical traders. Like for example, you have your support level, you want to enter Ethereum, and you place the order to buy on Brightpool. You collect additional premium, the reward in BRI tokens, and if your assumptions are correct and the price went a bit lower, then you enter, you bought ETH, and you even have the compensation of the difference between your entry price and if the price got a bit lower. So that's, I believe it will be fantastic. Second thing is about BRI token. Why BRI token is a good investment? Because BRI token is connected it's strictly connected with the revenue of the platform. So 90% of the revenue goes back to the token. We are constantly buying those tokens. We created a special curve that shows the channel for buying, the channel at which we do buybacks. So BRI tokens will be fantastic for long-term holding, because always the revenue is supporting it, and the higher the volume, the higher the revenue of the protocol. And second thing is that the BRI token will be susceptible for a what is the word, for ups and downs. Simply speaking, it will be great for speculators. We might have that nice volatility on BRI token, that you will have a nice entry, it goes up, you can sell it, and you can play it that way. And this will be great token for speculators. Actually, that token will be a lot connected to the volatility of the markets. That will give you a new possibilities of trading.
Okay, very cool answer, Mr. Lucas. Thank you very much. An amazing mechanism from the bright pool. Yes, I agreed with Mr. Lucas that this bright pool is very unique and very innovative. It's not like a usual deck. It's not like a usual tech. The bright pool have very special advantage itself, and I believe it's uniqueness uh, and that mechanism like that will create a healthy and sustainable ecosystem in the bright pool. Yes, and the reason about how that bright pool is be very good investment is very explained well by Mr. Lucas. Is very good, guys. Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Lucas. Okay, so let's go to answer the next questions. It's come from at GUQ877. Okay, okay, maybe this question is already answered in the first, but let's go to answer more deeper about these issues. Okay, the question is, what is the difference between the BRI token and CBRI token, and what are the utilities of each token in the Pride pool ecosystem, and what the benefits can be obtained from these tokens on the platform?
Okay. Yeah, it's a good question. It's worth to explain it. So TBRI token is the test BRI token. It comes from tests. So this is the token that is deployed on Arbitrum Goerli testnet, and this is for trading competition purposes. So it's not that token. After we will finish a testnet and finish trading competition, we won't use that token in the live platform. That token won't have place, but you never know. There might be some connections, but that token is purely for a testnet. So it's a test token. And BRI token, on the other hand, it will be the token that let's say that real BRI, which will be deployed on Arbitrum when Brightpool will go live, and Brightpool will go live beginning of March. So that's the major difference. And as far as I think that there was a second part of the question about utilities. So well, mainly I said it, but maybe a little repetition, and I will update it a bit. So BRI token is purely connected to the revenue of the platform. So there will be a lot of buybacks and burning of that token. 90% of the revenue is connected to the token. If you will go to our light paper, in our light paper, you will find a buyback channel. There is the chart that is showing like predicted BRI price. That is we predicted due to the reward reduction function that is implemented in Brightpool, and we are able to show the channel in which we will do buybacks. So this is number one. It's very strong utility, and it's sometimes crypto community doesn't consider it as utility, but I think it should. That if the platform is real yield, the question is what you do with that yield. If that yield is only taken for the team, the founders, or whether that yield is connected to the token. And this is one of most important questions, in my opinion. Here in Brightpool, we connect 90% of the revenue to the tokens. This is number one. Second, the BRI token will be a governance token. Brightpool is a full DAO protocol, so there are votings. There will be votings when the token will go live. Right now, we have a foundation that is based in Estonia, Estonia, and there is a Bright DAO that gathers the community, and community is voting about the future of Brightpool. So when the platform will go live with the token, you will be able to decide about the future of Brightpool. Like, for example, amount of revenue that is connected to the token, or maybe community will decide that they want a part of the revenue for stakers, stake BRI token and get stables. Possible, but that will be due to the community decision. This is second utility. Utility number three is that we will give users possibility to cancel the order. Imagine that you place the order for 7 days, but you decided that you want to cancel it after 3 days. In that case, you will need to pay a cancellation fee in BRI tokens. So first you received some tokens, and then you need to pay a cancellation in that token. And here is interesting part, because sometimes cancellation fee will be higher than the amount you received initially, but sometimes it will be lower. So users will be even the traders will be able to make money on order cancellation. So this will be the one of the utility of BRI token is that its fee for a cancellation is paid in it. So these are the major utilities.
Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Lucas. That's very clear explanation about the utilities of the token of and the native token of Brightpool is and the difference that's the distinguish about the BRI token and the TBRI token, guys. So the TBRI token is for the test, and the BRI token is the native, real the native. Okay, so that's is okay. Yeah, thank you very much, Mr. Lucas. That was very clear, and yeah, and also very good benefits that many ways to get many benefits we can get from the Pride pool from holding this token, and many ways to get the benefits in the ecosystem from the ecosystem, guys. Okay, that's awesome. Okay, so thank you very much, Mr. Lucas. Okay, so let's go to answer next question. It's come from Effie Koche. This question is already answered in the earlier in the first segments, but let's answer for remind the viewers, the people who new coming in these sessions. Okay, the question is about the competition, and again, Mr. Lucas.
Uh-huh.
Okay, also there was a Brightful Finance demo trading competition. And
Mhm.
please explain how we can take a part in this competition and what are the benefits.
Uh-huh. Okay. Yes, as you said, it was previously explained, but very quickly, quick reminder. Please go to our website, brightpool.finance. There is a competition tab. And in the competition tab, you will find the details about the competition and about the benefits. Actually, the competition number one, which is live at the moment, has the prize pool of $6,000. Here are the rewards for each place. Here is the description. In that competition, winning criteria is that trader that will collect the most TBRI tokens will win. So what you need to do, you need to get whitelisted. You need to press you need to press here get whitelisted button. You connect your wallet over there, and let me just create one more wallet to actually show it. Boom. Okay, so you connect your wallet over there. You need to sign the terms of use. When you press it on MetaMask, it's signed on the MetaMask. Then you have whitelist wallet button, and you need to go for the whitelisting. You provide your social media details. You are verified, and then you get the possibility to claim tokens. And then on the platform, here at the top, at the right, there is a reflink panel. These are the reference links. So on the trading competition number, which we have right now, you collect BRI tokens for trading. Right now, you can place only two type of order: buy order and the sell order with the fixed price and the fixed amount of days. It's like minus 2% when you buy and plus 2% when you sell, and the settlement is 1 day. So here everyone has like a same chances for winning. But the thing is that with the reference link, you can get additional tokens. So whenever your friend places the order from if your friend will register, will whitelist from the reference link and then place the order, you will receive 10% of his reward from every order that is settled. And actually, I will do a little preview. We will launch a Black Friday. We will call it Bright Friday promo sale that we increase the reward to 25%. Yeah, so from every whitelisted person, you will get 25%. So the ref links here are the key to win that competition. So please remember about it. After you will whitelist yourself, you start to trade, then you distribute ref links, and that's how you win that competition actually.
Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Lucas, and thank you for the question, Mr. Referee. Yes, so that is about the competition very clearly explained. You can rewind this video if you miss something about this competition, and you can jump to their social to get the video directions about how to join the competition, guys. The big benefits we can get. So don't miss out on this opportunity to join this event, witness the project to assure to new heights, and let's grow together because the possibilities from here are limitless. Okay, so make sure you have followed and joined our social media of Brightful Project. Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Lucas. Okay, so let's go to answer the last question on this second segment of our event. Okay, this question is about the security. Security is an important thing in a project because investor trust in the investor funds must be safe from exploits or hacking. So, can you explain and can you share about the security measures and early implements in the Brightpool ecosystem to make it safe?
Mm-hmm. So first of all, let me tell you about the Brightpool developers. Like our CTO comes from banking industry. He was a head of he was working in one of the biggest banks in Poland, and he was in charge of the uh, the special department that was kind of like a internal startup factory in that bank. So he was responsible for building startups for that bank, kind of like an internal department for it. So he has a really high emphasis on the security, as you can imagine banks have. Our core developer is ex-auditor. He used to audit smart contracts. He worked for a number of projects, I mean, like really a lot, and he's extremely experienced developer. Our code is audited by Certic, and we have the Certic Gold audit. So it means that we don't get only the standard, I mean, like a typical smart contracts check, but we've created our own list of what exactly we would like to have checked. And we not only audit like smart contracts, but we check possibilities of the manipulation, whether there are any kind of whether someone could do like a flash loan attack, that type of stuff. So that was included in our audit as well. I mean, attacks through the oracles, that was checked as well, like that we have several points of reference to eliminate such a oracles attack. You can probably, if you're a developer, that you probably understand it immediately, that if we do the settlement on an external platform like Uniswap, etc., we need to collect price feeds somewhere. We use the graph, subgraph of the graph, that are checked, secure, reliable, and but we check simultaneously. We check the price on the smart contract level, like on the communicating on the smart contract level with Uniswap, for example. So there are those double checks and double entries. One of our core investor is the owner founder of the company that is called ISEC. This is a company that audits banks, government in Poland, etc., and they check us as well. So we have like a double layer of audits here. From the perspective of user, when you place the order on Brightpool, previously I told you that it's Brightpool smart contract holder. And I said it generally, not to get into details, but right now, if we talk about security, I need to tell you that it's not exactly true, because we came up with very interesting technology. When the user placed the order, we mint the NFT for a user, and actually your funds, when you trade, your funds are connected to that NFT. And so it means that we don't keep it in our smart contract. No one from Brightpool team can steal your funds, because your funds are connected to the NFT that you actually hold. Of course, there is a mechanism of settlement, but this is only like a limited road of interaction that can happen between smart contract and the NFT. We can't do nothing else. There is only one little road. So actually we don't hold your funds, not at all. It's more like DEX and swaps, like that. It's on the NFT that is minted for you.
Okay, it's good to hear Brightpool is so well prepared about the security within their ecosystem and integration that puts confidence for investor and users. Mr. Lucas, this is very important because security is one of the elements that needs to be paid attention to, and is one of the problems most experienced by crypto enthusiasts. And it's nice to hear that. Brightpool have very well prepared about the security, because apart from the benefit, the security is one of the things that must be considered from before we join into the project. And after hearing that the team is very developed by experienced team in their respective fields, is it's it's will make this project become a fantastic, guys. Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Lucas. And that is the last question in this second segment of our event. So that's it's very good answer. Thank you very much. That what our investor would love to hear. Okay, so let's go continue to the last segment of our event. It's the pre-asking question segment. So in this segment, we will answer the three best question from the comments. So please, everyone watching us right now, drop your best question. Whatever do you want to know about the bright pool, and we will choose and starting to answer with Mr. Lucas. Okay, so. And don't forget, make sure you follow it in the social media, all the social media of the Bright Pool. So let's rock and drop your best question, guys. Okay. So let's see on these comments. Okay, I got one, the best. Okay. From at Usi Suryaji, 70, sorry, I lost that. Usi 002. Okay, the question is, can you explain in more detail how Brightpool plans to solve the fragmentation and user experience issues currently present in the DeFi space, and how it aims to bring a more inclusive and easy to use DeFi experience to users?
Hmm. Very interesting question. So inclusivity, yeah, I like it. I like how the question is formed, because actually what we are doing, we are giving to people, we are giving to, let's say, retail traders the solution that previously was, you can say, only available for giants, for hedge funds, for investment funds, etc. Like, uh, to be precisely understood, let me show you something here. I told you that we do the that we are based on like options, and if you think about options, if you ever try to approach options, then maybe you came across Deribit, which is the biggest centralized option trading platform. Look, this is the trading interface of Deribit. You have table with several columns, some strange naming. There are in fact like two sides of that table. These are some strike. If you know what is strike, you're lucky, but if you don't know, it's a price. And there is like, you know, chaos of numbers, that you need to understand what is going on over there. If you are not a professional option trader, it's extremely difficult to trade options, very difficult. And it is discouraging, because to learn that, you need to study a lot. And right now, let's jump to Brightpool. Look, this is the interface, and it gives you same possibilities. Look how clear and beautiful it is, how simple it is. And when we switch to this one, it will be even more beautiful and simple. So we created that simple interface that allows you to trade, to use the financial instrument. Previously, that was mainly used by only hedge funds, investment banks, etc. And we want to onboard, we want to we want to onboard retail traders. We want to create the high adoption for this instrument, gives users that possibility. Not many people are familiar with options, and we made it very, very simple, that it looks like a limit order, and you just have additional settlement time and you get paid for it. Actually, it is like issuing options. And I don't know, I told it previously, I don't know about your country, but in my country, if I would like to issue an options, I would need to provide a certificate that I'm a professional trader, that I'm like a investment bank or an investment fund or a hedge fund, etc. I can't go just like it to bank and trade options. It's not available. So that's how we are bringing inclusiveness to DeFi. and that's how we want to bring that massive adoption. So we are giving you a new tool for trading, and you can use it in a very simple way. And now we are educating people. That's why we are giving a demo. That's why we give a test tokens. That's why we need give you possibility to play with it, to try it, to feel it. That after that, when we will go live and the real money is involved, that you would be prepared how to make profit with use of Brightpool.
Okay, very convincing answer, Mr. Lucas. Thank you very much for that answer. Okay, very awesome and very clear the explanation about how the plan that people to achieve the inclusivity and easy to use about for the users. Yeah. Okay, thank you very much. So let's answer the next question. I already get from at February 6 8. Okay. The question is, in the current era, technology is an important factor to help the project succeed. So, what is the most prominent technology that Brightpool is using? What the benefits does it bring to the project? In the earlier, you already said about the AI. So we would like to hear about the artificial intelligent things in the Brightpool and maybe about the NFT, because that two things, AI and NFT, is the most hypest thing in this crypto space right now, Mr. Lucas.
Mhm. So AI, yeah, exactly. So as you can see here, that reward that is calculated here over there, when we will introduce the all features of Brightpool, uh, it's actually AI calculating that reward. So we've created a model, AI model, that analyze on-chain transaction and on-chain data, and predict volatility of Ethereum. And we have a model for predicting volatility of Bitcoin as well. Then these volatility predictions are we put them into Black and Scholes equation, the modified Black and Scholes equation. Black and Scholes model is a model that was awarded with the Nobel Prize. So we have AI that predicts volatility, and based on the Nobel Prize awarded model, we calculate the value of the reward. And this is extremely important because by proper predicting of volatility, we are able to calculate proper amount of tokens that should be given to the person who placed the order, and simultaneously those calculations predict the revenue we will make. So it is extremely significant to do accurate predictions, to make high revenue. And remember, 90% of revenue goes back to the token. We buy tokens for that, for 90% of the revenue. So the better we calculate and predict the revenue we are going to make, the higher probability that the token will achieve the proper pricing. And by the way, we have a mechanism that is called reward reduction. We pay less and less and less amount of the tokens. The reduction is according to volume. You can find more information about it in our white paper. So we reduce the reward, but the revenue stays at the same level. We pay less and less token, but we achieve higher and higher revenue. So what does it mean? It means that we are able to support higher and higher BRI price. Yeah, from that. So this is the technology. That's how we onboard AI here. So actually, the working of that AI is maybe it's not directly, but it's indirectly responsible for the token price.
Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Lucas, and that is very amazing technology that Brightpool implemented into the ecosystem. It can be support the project to grow, and yeah, it is a very prominent because in this era, the technology is the number one to pay for because it can be the advantage for the project itself. Yeah. Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Lucas. Okay, so let's answer the last question in this last segment of our event. Yeah, so we already talk about the strategies, about the ecosystem, about the marketing side, about the security one, but this one is also important about the community, sir. Okay, the question is, how did you get the community involved in developing the project, and how do you build a strong community to grow globally?
Mhm. So right now we had a few activities for our community. So we are launching the initial, let's say, bug bounty campaign that the users are rewarded um, for signing a box, for submitting a box for us. Please remember that we are on testnet right now. The whole competition, like a 3 months of competitions, is for the it's like for testing. So we expect that there will be a problems, that the platform won't work. Someone that sometimes that we need to fix some stuff, etc. This is like all calculated. So one of the things is that we want to get community involved uh, to uh, um, to submit bugs, to submit proposals for changes in our development, for changes in some processes, etc. And this is live on Discord right now. You can join our Discord and you can get a part of it, and you can submit proposals, bugs, etc., etc. So this is one thing that we do here. The series of competitions as well. So we want to get people. We it's like incentivized testnet. So we want to by running those competitions, we want to encourage people to have the hands-on experience with Brightpool, that they can try it, they can test it, they can see how it works, they can exchange the information about the trading, their experience, their strategies, and we are building those communities on Discord and on Telegram right now. Of course, we have AMAs, we have partnerships, we talk with different groups, with trading groups, community like yours. So we do that globally. Yesterday, as I said, we have an AMA with FXDX, perpetual DEX, and we plan to have much more and more of those. Then we have a list of KOLs, Brightpool chats that support us, that spread the news about us, and that's how we would like to. That's how we want to reach a high amount of users that will get involved into Brightpool.
Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Lucas. As always, very cool answer, and yeah, very clear point of view at the value of the community in the project development from the Brightpool guys, and very convincing way to build a strong community. This shows that this project was developed with full dedication from the team. As Mr. Lucas said, the ecosystem flow is very cool, and this will make it easy for this project to achieve the success. Okay, so that is the last question is in this last segment, Mr. Lucas. Thank you very much, and that is the end part of
Thank
our
you.
event. Okay, so now we already know what exactly the Bright Pool is, what they want to achieve, and their future, their views on long-term investment. And yes, there are a lot of innovative feature and policy from the Bright Pool, and the other projects don't have. This is what makes this project interesting to learn, because we get a lot of benefit from its innovative features, and they also continue to develop to maintain a sustainable ecosystem. That's pretty cool. And once the details are explained, it shows that this project already has a basic integrity, a very solid plan, and they already know how to make that plan work and what it takes to make that plan work. And the Pride Pool is very complex project and requires a lot of ideas and dedication. And I'm sure that the project is being developed in good hand. It was very amazingly explained by their CMO guys, Mr. Lucas. Thank you very much, Mr. Lucas, for your detailed answer. And we can clearly see a bright future for the Bright Pool. And unfortunately, we have run out of the time for today's AMA session. So I want to say thank you, Mr. Lucas, for being here
Tom,
with us.
very
Yeah.
much.
Okay, and updating us on the progress of the development and share the insight about the bright pool and also expressing our gratitude to the active participation of the Tomcat Lovers community. Okay, so before we close this event today, anything else want to add about the bright pool for all the people who watching us right now, Mr. Lucas?
I just would like to thank you very much for being with us and spending that time. It was very intensive and productive session. And I encourage you one more time to join our competition. You can go to brightpool.finance and get whitelisted button. I and start trading with us. I'm giving you the preview of our Bright Friday sale that from every if your friend register from the reference link for the every executed order, you will receive 25% of the tokens, BRI tokens that person traded. So this it will really help you in winning that competition. So I encourage you right now to test it. Encourage you to join our social media, to follow us on Twitter, then join Discord, Telegram. You can ask questions. You can talk about strategies, the way you trade. And I really believe that you will find Brightpool very useful, very attractive, and helpful in making money in crypto space.
Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Lucas. And that's all of our debate about the break pool, about the amazing break pool. Thank you very much, guys, for you, all the member of Tomcat Lovers, and all the people who are watching us right now. Thank you very much for participating in this MA. For the more information, as Mr. Lucas said, you can visit the website, you can join all the social media, ask whatever what you want to know about the break pool. If you have any ideas about for the development of the project, you can share your ideas. I believe the team will hear you guys. Will hear you there. Okay, so thank you very much, Mr. Lucas. Once again, it's a very pleasure to have you today. This is Ian speaking from Top Cat Lovers. Goodbye and see you again. Bye bye,
Thank you.
guys.
Bye
Thank
bye.
you very much, Mr. Lucas.
Thank you. Bye.